Dímelo, Bo Dominican York. Listen, brothers, I got a, sorry I've been around in a while, but I got a little pickup from Mr. Hou. First time buying a dunk from Mr. Hou. And this is the first time I'm actually unboxing and looking at a shoe really for the first time. I think I've done it once before I opened the box, but this is the first time you guys see it. Came in a FedEx box. The first couple times he used UPS, but then the last 3 or 4 times he's used FedEx. So these guys will switch how they ship. It doesn't happen with everybody, but it can. The Yeezys that I'm gonna review next from Top Sneakers, those guys just WhatsApped me yesterday and said they're changing their shipping to either FedEx or UPS, but their China post they're saying was too slow. And I didn't complain, but it took longer than average. Definitely took longer than average to get that Top Sneaker. Mr. Hou's consistent. Again, for me on the East Coast, USA, I average 15 days. Just about, no, sorry, not 15 days, 21 days. Average 21 days, just about 3 weeks. Mr. Hou has always come in bubble wrap for me. I like that. I'm glad you guys are getting to actually see a little bit of the unboxing. I hope the video, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I'm gonna get to the meat of what we wanna know when we're looking for reps. And that's the reason I got into this. I mean, I'm a sneakerhead, born in '75, raised in New York City. I've been a sneakerhead pretty much all my life. Look at these. 9.5 Nike Dunk Low Retro. My natural size is 9.5. White, black, white. Let's take a quick peek at the box to see if there's any stamps. I don't see stampage. I don't see any stamps. Not on the outside. Let's check the inside. No stampage. Let's take a look at these shoes. I've never had the black and white Dunks as long as I've been, you know, for the whole year. I'm surprised I haven't ordered a pair of Dunks. It does have your green and white sticker. I don't know if the Dunk is supposed to have that. I'll have to look at my other Dunks. I do have some retail Dunks that I haven't reviewed yet. And it does have a stamp. Tissue paper, I can see the lines. Gosh, this looks retail. Scary, right? Mr. Hou off the Rep Sneakers community on Reddit. I went to the trusted sellers list after watching some conversations about Mr. Hou. So I gave Mr. Hou a shot. Let's see. Is it supposed to be like that, guys? The stars are very subdued. They're not prominent at all. I wonder if it's supposed to be like that. Good detailing around the Nike and the swoosh in terms of that little, you know, I think it's supposed to have all them little ridges. You could see there's detailing in the shoe. It's a good outsole. I'm gonna do the squeeze test. Let's see. No, this is a A1 quality, guys. This is A1 quality. Let's see how that Nike came out. Could have had better fidelity, I think, right? A little bit of a peak. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 lines. I'll have to double check the retail pics. What do you think? Thick bottom. It looks thick on the camera, but it doesn't look overly thick to the naked eye. Swoosh looks good, pointy. Toe box. What do you guys think of that toe box? have to double check to see how the... And I like to look at pictures on GOAT. Sometimes I think the pictures on GOAT are obviously better because you could go slide by slide. There's usually 5, 6 pictures. And on StockX, all you could do is really kind of twist it around and then pinch and zoom. So I don't mind doing that. But I think these jokers look good, guys. Mr. Hou, let's open her up. First, let's check. Let's put the black light on it, see if we see anything. Stitching glowing. Tongue glowing. More stitching glowing. I do see what could be some chemical overspray. Oh, it's rubbing right off. That's just debris from the box, from the tissue paper. Honestly, those to me aren't guidelines. That's stitching. So it looks like a guideline. That's not a guideline. That's stitching. That's white stitching that's glowing. Nice. No stampage anywhere, huh? These are clean, guys. These are clean. Ooh, baby. Mr. Hou. These dunks are clean, ka-cling. Yeah, man, I like these. I like these a lot. Let's take a look. I'm going to have to rock these, guys. I don't rock everything. With all the shoes I got, I don't rock everything a lot. As a matter of fact, at work, I've been wearing kind of a little too much, and then I wore a damn camouflage Ralph Lauren button-down shirt, and I think it was a little over the top. So I'm gonna start dressing a little more conservative at work. Good fidelity on the Nike tag. Feels almost canvasy inside here, and then your regular satin line, cotton liner. It's a good looking shoe. I think that looks good. It's very squared off. Maybe it's too small. I gotta look at retail pics of that. But overall, the shoe looks amazing. Let's take out. If I can get the insole, it's coming out pretty easy. But it's coming out. I didn't know if I was losing some of the foam. Normally didn't like to do this. I didn't like to do this before at all. It's a regular foam insert. White bottomed. Does have the little dots and lines or guidelines. Just a regular foam bottom. Lines going straight 3/4 of the way up, if not a little more than 3/4 of the way up. Decent amount of stitching. It's consistent. Guide hole there, and the strings tucked away. Well constructed shoe. Doesn't have the what do you call that? You know, when they chimp out, or they get cheap on the freaking cushioning, and it's 2 pieces instead of 1 on the Jordan 1s a lot. You'll get that deep crevice where the retails shouldn't have that. This is a well constructed shoe, guys. Seriously. You guys will not go wrong. Mr. Hou, which I have been using at least 10 times now, and has always given me a perfect shoe. From Jordan 1 to Jordan 4. No, I haven't gotten a Jordan 1 from him. Jordan 4s. What else have I got? I'm going to have to put a video together. All my Mr. Hou pickups, my PK Kim pickups. I need to put probably a best of 2021 in terms of, since that's my first year recording, the best reps of 2021 and the best retails of 2021 that I've actually copped. So to differentiate the two, which I've gotten some good retail cops. And I've gotten some really good, what do you call that? I think some really, really great rep cops. And I love it how I can get some of the sneakers I dream of without having to pay a stupid price. Because a lot of the sneakers that really are at the top for this year, for last year, 2021, are really, you know, $2,000 sneakers. A lot of them. The Travis Scott 1 highs, the Travis Frag 1 lows, the Jordan 5 off-whites, both the gray, which was one of my very first reps that I got from PK Chem. There's a lot of good stuff out there, guys. So I got to make a video. I'm sorry that I've kind of been focusing on work and slacked on the recording. But I'm not going to give it up. I'm not going to let it go. You might not see me for a week, and then, of course, I'm going to come back strong. But this is, I don't have a lot of reps coming up right now, especially with, guys, remember that the Chinese New Year, the factories will shut down for, I don't know, two to 4 weeks, where it's going to be unable to put an order in, or if you put an order in, they're not going to respond, or if they respond, they're not going to be able to ship out for like 2 weeks. So just be aware, you might be able to squeeze an order in now, maybe in the next couple days, but I think the Chinese New Year should start before the end of the month and last sometime, maybe into the first week of February. I've got to look at those dates again, but you know, remember that it takes time for them to take the order and process the order and get it shipped out. So if there's not that many people working and there's a lot of orders, it's going to take longer to do that. So I will not be ordering reps for about a month now, and then I'll start again at the beginning of February probably. But I will be reviewing some retails. I have a lot of retail cops that I haven't reviewed, so I'll post a lot of those up, and then starting February again, we'll start with the reps. But this is the Panda Dunk from Mr. Hou. I hope you guys can grab yourself a pair. Thank you for hanging out. This is Bo Dominic in New York. Que Dios te bendiga.